At Bendigo Bank, we like to help communities grow. We concentrate on delivering you great products and services.
I like you so very much. So much, in fact, I gotta wake you up. It's not that I have words.
Because we know that if you grow,
Wanna see you looking
the community will grow with you. At the Bendigo, it starts with you.
Good morning and welcome to the Geelong Cricket Show, and another fabulous Saturday morning for the flannel fools to get out there on the fields of green down here in our great city of Geelong and enjoy the great game of cricket with the red ball and the willow. Joining me at the table of knowledge this morning from the Bellowing Cricket Association and all-round Geelong cricket knowledge, it's a very good morning to the youthful and effervescent Tim Mitchell. How are you, Tim?
Lovely, Roy. Thanks for that intro. Good morning to you and good morning to all the listeners. As you say, fields of green. Hopefully we can get some very good games out there today on the Saturday. I think it's penultimate round in both the BPCA and GCA as well. So hopefully the sides that are really pushing up there in the top six in not only the first but all the competitions can continue that, and hopefully we get a tight finish to the season in both competitions.
And joining us as our special guest on the Geelong Cricket Show this morning, I'm very proud to say a long-time friend and president of the Lara Cricket Club, and he certainly is a man who'd love to have Tim Mitchell's head of hair. Good morning to Johnny Spears. How are you, John?
Yeah, good morning, Graham. Yeah, and thanks for having me on.
You got the Lara Cats top on there, fully ablaze.
Yes, another Saturday, another outing coming up today. We're off to Newtown in the seconds to have a bit of a bat, so looking forward to it.
We'll be talking with John shortly as we look at the world of Premier Cricket, first of all, and the Geelong Cricket Club. They slumped from second to fourth in the previous round. They're currently sitting in fourth, but they're in a very precarious position as they go up against Frankston Peninsula. They were none for 57 with Joel Davies and Sean Dean in control. Joel Davies backboned the innings with 51 before they then slumped to 8 for 134 to be finally all out for 179, and that later order rally led by Luke Muller with 40. Tim Mitchell, today, this morning at 11 o'clock, Frankston Peninsula resume at 2 for 80. They need another 100 runs to win with 8 wickets in hand. Can they do it at the Geelong Cricket Ground, or do you think the Geelong attack can break back?
Oh, look, you'd have to fancy Frankston, I think, Graham, reaching 2 for 80. They're currently sitting 9th on the table too, so the big disappointment to come out of this for Geelong if they do get done today. We obviously hope they don't, but if Frankston can get over the line, then it just opens the door for them to have a crack at the finals, and then it makes it tougher for Geelong to obviously hold their spot in that top 4, as you said, currently sitting 4th at the moment. So hopefully the Cats bowlers can get the job done. It's going to take a couple of early wickets, but we know they've got a pretty potent attack, and as we just hope that they can get those early wickets to get the job done against Frankston.
We wish all the Geelong sides well this weekend in what is the penultimate or round 14 of the Premier Cricket here in Victoria, in our great city of Geelong, down at the Geelong Cricket Ground. Go Cats! As we turn our attention to the world of Bellarine Peninsula Cricket Association, and what a day! A magnificent day on Saturday, the 14th of February. Hope you had a lovely Valentine's Day. I got a lovely, beautiful big box of red hard chocolates. Anyway, it certainly was a better day than Friday, Saturday the 7th of February. In Bellowing cricket, highlight undoubtedly the performance of Colin Dina, led by a century from none other than Jimmy Bartell.
Well, it just showed, didn't it, Roller? They knew what they were doing when they picked up Jimmy Bartell, put a lot of effort into him earlier in the season. I think he played a bit of cricket at Geelong West in the GCA before that. But yeah, he's just come out. I think in the 2020 for Colin Dina earlier in the week, he actually smashed a 6 that I got told hit the pavilion at Drysdale. So that's a massive hit straight. And then he's come out and got 109 as well. So he's in great touch. Colin Dina staring down the barrel of an outright win as well. 2 for 154 they reached overnight after bowling Wallington out for 84 at home. So if they can get an outright win, it's just going to put a little bit of pressure on Barwon Heads. They were looking like going top and actually sealing the minor premiership. But if Colin Dina take 10 points, then puts that little bit of added pressure on Barwon Heads. The only real issue for them with James Bartell, though, Rollo, is how long is he going to stay? Because obviously the Cats starting their NAB Cup campaign. When is he going to actually leave? And how long can he commit himself to the Cobras for?
A big question, only time will tell. But, of course, at the moment, Colin Dean are chasing top spot on the ladder to try and knock off Barwon Heads, and they're well on the way. Queenscliff Cooters look as if they've confirmed their number 3 spot on the ladder with 6 for 285. What chance G and Jack Ian Ligo needs to really strike top form.
Yeah, certainly. Ian Ligo's one, and then Craig Lucas as well. He's been the informed batsman for Jan Juck, so they're going to need those two to get going. Obviously, we remember only a few weeks ago they put on about 300, I think, for the third wicket or something, so they're probably the key. Travis Salisbury at the top of the order is another one that's going to have to get going for Jan Juck if they're going to be any chance. It's going to be a very tough ask for the Sharks. It's a quick outfield down there at Jan Juck, but I think Queenscliff's bowling's really been the key to their success this season, and I think they'll carry it on with a win this weekend.
Psychologically, St Albans Breakwater 9 for 227 up against Port Arlington. Both of them in the top six, but St Albans Breakwater looked like they've got the upper hand.
Well, I don't know, Roll. I did say last week that I thought Port Arlington were a real chance of an upset, and they chased down a very similar score last round against Anglesea at home. And Breakwater Oval, not the biggest oval in the Ballerine as well, so it's sort of a ground where you get 250 and maybe back yourself in and say your bowling attack's good enough, which you definitely say with St Albans. They've got 4 decent frontline seamers, or better than decent, I should say, and then Jay Addy, who's been the spinner of the competition in the BPCA this season, so they've definitely got a good bowling attack, but Port Arlington's batsmen are just finding form at the right time of the season, so I think this is one of really the games to watch for the weekend and the most difficult one to tip.
And the one from the team from the Festival of the Sea City down there at Sea Change Village. Yes, the boys from Bowen Heads. They thumped out 298, led by Luke Mitchell with 71. Should be far too many runs for Anglesea, but it may not see Bowen Heads still maintain leadership.
Oh, well, I think a win will actually keep them 5 points clear, Graham. The real issue for Bowen is that they need to win this weekend to stay 5 points clear if Colindina do get that outright victory. What they'll be hoping, though, is that Wallington can hold on and actually ensure that Colindina don't claim an outright win, because then it'll give Bowen Heads the minor premiership and take that little bit of pressure off before their last round meeting with St Albans, which has been one of the eagerly awaited games of the season, the grand final match-up from last year. So hopefully that can carry it on. As you said, it was good to see Luke get some runs as well, obviously my brother, and nice to see him back playing A-grade cricket as well. But another bloke that you've got to highlight is Les Wallace. He's been in fine touch, batted very well in the 2020 against Ocean Grove on Friday night, and then came out and backed it up with 53. And as you say, Graham, I think 298 is probably beyond Anglesea this weekend.
And the battle for the wooden spoon, Geelong West Sports Club are going to be chasing down Ocean Grove's 285, and Newcombe will be chasing down Barrable's 200. Who's going to take those, more particularly who are wooden spooners?
Well, I think it's unfortunately going to be Geelong West, I have to say. I think Newcombe are a real chance of chasing down that total of 200, especially at home at Barrable. There's been some big scores scored on that Newcombe ground, and I've backed Newcombe to get that score. Geelong West chasing 285, though they won't get that at Ocean Grove. Ocean Grove are a side that I said last week, Graham, I think with the draw they had in their last 2 rounds, are really a chance to build and a chance for that top 6 spot. And I think they've started off on the perfect fashion, and I still think they'll take 6th spot at the end of the season.
The world of Premier Cricket, Ballerine Peninsula Cricket Association, in segment 1 of the Pt1 Cricket Show. We're going to do a break, and after this we'll be joined by our special guest, John Spears, so don't go away.
At Bendigo Bank, we like to help communities grow. We concentrate on delivering you great products and services.
I like you so very much. So much, in fact, I gotta wake you up. It's not that I have words.
Because we know that if you grow,
Wanna see you looking
the community will grow with you. At the Bendigo, it starts with you.